Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about trade that happened. I did not expect to do another video tonight, but trade happened a few hours ago around about 12 a.m. I saw it immediately. I just kind of waited a few hours to record it here. But yeah, Anfernee Simons, he's going to the Boston Celtics. He's been traded. Portland Trail Blazers, they acquired Drew Holiday. You see the tweet here from Shams Charania. Tweeted about 11:36. Oh, excuse me, it was 11:30. The Boston Celtics, they have traded Drew Holiday to the Portland Trail Blazers for Anfernee Simons and 2 second-round picks. Sources tell ESPN. I don't know. I think the Blazers they got absolutely fleeced here. Anfernee Simons' last 3 seasons averaged 20 points. He's a 20-point per game scorer. Is he the most efficient player? Nobody's a 20-point per game scorer, and this is the type of player, it fits the Celtics. They like their 3-point shooting. And you acquire Anfernee Simons here, a better scorer than Drew Holiday at this point in his career. And he's a big-time scorer. Celtics absolutely cooked here. You already got Derek White, Jaylen Brown, and then you got Anfernee Simons. I mean, what a backcourt right there. I mean, JT's still going to come back to a good situation. Dumbass fucking Blazers, dude. Celtics somehow do this shit. The Blazers might be the dumbest team in the league. Like, you have a good young guard. I'm not saying he's great, but I think he's a good 20-point per game scorer, and you dump him for an old Drew Holiday who's going to make $37 million at age 37. You gave up picks? Like, I know they're only second-round picks, and I said it in the KD video, I don't think second-round picks are, like, that valuable. Yes, you'll hit on some of them, but, like, dude, I'm not giving up any picks for Drew Holiday, let alone Anfernee Simons. Like, my lord. Anfernee Simons didn't have the most efficient season last year, but he's still a proven, 20-point per game guy, while Drew Holiday, just not really a big scorer in this point of his career. His defense is still there, yes, but you need to have a score. You need to be a scorer, man. So, Portland, they made an aggressive move to reacquire Holiday, who the franchise originally received from Milwaukee in the Damian Lillard trade in 2023, and later moved to Boston for a deal that included 2 first-round picks of the Blazers. Simons joins Boston on an expiring contract, so they get rid of $72 million to get a younger player who scores about 20 points, averages about 20 points per game. I just don't understand this for the Blazers at all. I just don't. Like, is it a defensive guy? Yes. But it's not going to help them. They're not going to contend. Like, why would you do this? Like, you already have about 30-something-year-old Jeremy Grant, like, making a lot of money. Just an excellent move by the Boston Celtics here. And this is extreme. And Shams also then tweeted, said, an extremely active offseason begins for the Celtics with the trade of Drew Holiday. He played a crucial role in the 2024 championship. Celtics remain engaged in trade talks surrounding multiple key players on their roster. Sources said, who are those key players? I can only guess. Maybe Derek Brown, Porzingis. Maybe two of those guys. But why on earth would they want him, dude? He has nothing left. Like, why? It's about a 36, 37, 38-year-old who has nothing left in the tank at this point, especially offensively. And here are the salaries as well. To Boston, Anfernee Simons, $25.9 million, $27.7 million, UFA 2026. So the Celtics get off the combined $72 million owed to Holiday, 2026, 27, 27, 28. Projected $40 million tax savings in 25-26, $18 million over the second apron. Simons is extension eligible to Portland. Drew Holiday, $30 million, $32.4 million, $34.8 million, $37.2 million. Player 2027. This is just a generational fleece here. The trade before I looked at this from Bobby Marks, I thought the trade was just a fleece to begin with. But then when you think about it, you see Celtics get off the $72 million owed to Holiday. It's just, what a fleece, dude. You're paying 38-year-old Drew Holiday $72 million. I mean, I don't get it. You get the younger player and picks. He's in the twilight of his career. Anfernee's 9 years younger. This is why Portland will always suck. And why do teams just hand Boston good players? Like, I mean, sure, Holiday can still play defense, but, like, he ain't going to be here for much longer. And maybe this frees up minutes for, like, Scoot Henderson, Shaedon Sharpe, and you'll need and it tells them maybe they'll be the full-time starters this upcoming season. I don't know. That's the only way I could assume they do this. I don't know. I'm just actually sick, because how does the Celtics get away with this, man? Simons is a better player than Drew, 9 years younger, making less money on an expiring deal. The Blazers just gave the Celtics an out on Drew's terrible contract. You shed 2 extra years, $70 million of contract, and saved $5 million this year, and got 2 seconds in the process. I couldn't believe what I was reading. And this is what's even worse, dude. The Blazers are currently set to pay Jeremy Grant in his age 34 season, and Drew Holiday his age 38 season, $73.4 million in the 27-28 season. I can squint, and kind of see motivations for them making this deal, but they don't remotely justify it. It's just bad for them. Could Drew Holiday, could they move him again? Maybe. But I think they're going to keep him, honestly. That's just my opinion. For what it's worth, I bet Portland maybe could have gotten a pretty good offer for Simons if they moved a year or two earlier like they should have. But Portland, they're notorious for holding on guys for too long. Dame's an obvious one. But even among non-stars, Jeremy Grant, you should trade those guys. They even held on to C.J. McCollum, I thought, for too long. But maybe they did try to move Anfernee Simons. But maybe they just couldn't get anything. But they're just mega incompetent. Like, the only decent move they made over the last 5 years is the Denny trade. They gave Norman Powell up for a bag of chips. The only other trade, the only great move they've made is the Denny Avdija trade, because it's worked out pretty good. He's a great player. Since they decent, that was a great move. But there must not. But the only way I could assume if they hadn't moved him earlier is maybe there just wasn't a market for him. It's just I don't like this trade for the Portland Trailblazers here, man. If Scoot or Shaedon Sharpe break out and become stars, they're in great shape. If they don't, however, the things are just going to get worse and worse. If I'm going to sit here and grade this trade, I'm giving the Celtics an A plus here. And the Blazers, I'm going to give them an F here. F. And apparently, there was interest from him from other teams like Sacramento, Dallas, and others. The plan for now, this is per Jake L. Fisher, to keep him, the veteran point guard, as they look to compete in the Western Conference. Blazers look to compete in the Western Conference. Compete for what? 13th with the Utah Jazz? And this is him saying, I've seen some wondering whether he could flip him or not. But come on, compete? Compete for what? Checkers? Chess? Madden? 2K? Compete for what? They're going to keep him. Just watch, dude. Freaking Joe Cronin is terrible at his fucking job. No sense. Makes no sense, man. But yeah, that's really all to say here, ladies and gentlemen, for this trade. So, man, we've had 3 trades this offseason, 3 trades. I mean, we had the Desmond Bane trade, we had the Kevin Durant trade, and now the Blazers. So, that's 2 trades in 2 days, so, yeah, that's really got to say here, man. So, until next time, Alkalite, peace, and have a good night.